Morning guys, TC here. We're going to look at the Czech T10 today. This is the TVP T50-51. Not been in the game that long. I've had it a reasonable length of time. It's a nice piece of kit. It's a lot of fun to play this. It's a 4-shot autoloader. So it has 4 shots in the clip. It should take 25 seconds to reload, as you can see from the base gun stats here. However, on my crew I have full BIA, 6 cents. I've got full repairs and I went with full camo as well. Main reason I've gone with that setup is this crew I've worked up through the T34-100, the T50, the TVP, and so forth. So I've had to keep the skills fairly generic through each crew. Just to make sure that they could carry on all the way through each of the different tanks and not be worried about having to drop and reset skills, things like that. So with my crew, I do run vents, V-stab and optics on this. Because it's an autoloader, as you can see, there's no rammer available on this. So I've gone with the V-stabs, the optics and ventilation. So if you compare the base gun stats with my gun stats, as you can see, the reload time is 25 seconds for a complete clip. On mine, it is 22.93. So we've been able to shave almost just over 3 seconds of the reload time there. Dispersion is 0.35 at 100 meters, and I've got it down to 0.32. And aiming time is 2.1 seconds here and 1.93 for mine. Now because of the tank, because it takes 1.5 seconds between each shell in the clip, that means I'm almost fully aimed when I'm pulling the trigger after aiming through for the second shell in the clip. So it's quite a good balance, I think. Again, happy to take advice from you guys. From the T95E2, I am in the process of switching that over once I've completed a few grinds and changes. So I will be running the T95-2 with rammer, V-stab and optics instead of vents, because of the nominal increase that vents do give you. I mean, we give 10% across the board on here, as you can see. So while it's 10% across the board, it's also, it's 5% across the board, sorry, but BIA gives 10% across the board. So, if you look at that, that's because we've got the vents, but, it's all adds together, and it depends how you want to play the tank. But I've got some good advice from the guys on Reddit, so huge thumbs up to them. Thank you very much for the information. Right then, so the tank. It's taken me a while to get to grips with this. Well, I fell in love with the Batchat, which is the other T10 autoloader, quite quickly, and I absolutely adore playing this thing. For some reason, this has taken me a little bit longer to get to grips with. Not sure why. I can't put my finger on it. Maybe it's just my noobness coming through here. But yeah. So yeah, it's 6 of one, half a dozen the other, I think is the terminology we'll use. But it's a lot of fun. Because it's so fast and so mobile, you can really use it as... I find I use it a little more as an assassin or a standoff long range shooter. Which is what you're going to see in the replay, which was played at 1 o'clock this morning on Saturday morning, the 17th of September, with Baz from Glorious Baz Does. It's been a while since me and Barry have platooned and played a while, so it was really nice to catch up with him last night, and this game was just a lot of fun. So, that being said, guys, we'll have a look at the replay. You know me and my tanks. I set them up how I like to set them up, and then I tweak and adjust based on feedback from you guys. And at the minute, this works for me. Doesn't work for everybody. I can't give you a reason why. So, hey, it is what it is. Right then. But 4 crew members. There is a loader, there is a gun driver, a gunner, and a commander. If I remember correctly, the commander is also the radio operator. Yeah, there we go. So as soon as he's finished camo, we'll be going through some of these other skills. I think recon, maybe jack of all trades would be actually quite beneficial with an auto-loader and situational awareness. The gunner, we're going to have a snapshot on, that goes without saying. The driver, smooth ride straight away. And the loader, I'm torn between safe stowage and adrenaline rush. After speaking to Skill LTU from Santi, so it's going to be one of those two. I'm not decided yet. Still up in the air, so your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, we're going to have a look at the replay, guys. We're going to see the tank in action, and let's see what this thing can do. Okay guys, here we go. As you can see, me and Baz are in our TVP T5051s. We're on the Sand River map, and we're going to speed the replay up a little bit, just to get through the countdown timer. So as we said, we're both on comms, both decided and having a chat what we're going to do, how we want to play the game. And we noticed there is 5 artillery in this match, so there is an opportunity for a Birders medal should someone want to try and get it. Initial setup, we decided we're going to rush the A line, so we're going to go north. There's ourselves a Leopard 1 here, currently heading this way. As you can see, the reload doesn't take too long, so heading this way as quickly as we can do, post haste as they would say. It's pretty much a standard medium playground over here. There's plenty of hills to duck and duck about in. There's plenty of spaces. Our artillery is not the happiest of people. Clearly, you can't see that the FV is actually moving. Just because he's not as quick as you doesn't mean that he's not. That he's not camping base. So, just usual EU server rubbish. So we're pushing up to this gap up here, as you can see. Really hard, really aggressive, really good. We'll pop up here and immediately spot a Batchat. So thanks to the aim time there, we were able to snap one off to him. I think I've got another shot on the other one. We miss. So I'm falling back. We've got an RU and a Batchat. So I decided I'm going to take a reload because it takes so quick. Baz tracks the Batchat in place. I wait till he's out and then I pull forward. Take a hit from the 50B for Baz, so we're sharing the hit point pool. I've gone for the reload and decided, right, the RU's gone, let's get this guy. So we're on comms, it's right, go, let's get this guy. So I'm off. I want this guy out of the game quickly. A 50B is a dangerous tank. So I'm pushing up onto the right side of where he was last spotted. Baz is going left. Typical pincer manoeuvre. Just trying to get this guy in position, but the 50B is spotted, fleeing for his life back to the base. Pop around the corner, and the TVP is spotted there as well, but he disappears, so we're looking for shots across. TVP is respotted. Swing around, aim. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. Thank you for coming, Mr. TVP. Good night. And that's just the power of 2 of these in a platoon. As you can imagine, 3 of these is just evil. You've got a shell that does 320 average damage. You've got 4 in the clip, so okay, you've only got 1300 damage per clip. But when there's 3 of you with 1.5 seconds between your reloads, that's a hell of a lot of shells per minute going out. The scout. We've deployed the Scout FV there, as you can see. So he's taking a fierce pounding now from things in front of him that he can't see. Baz is also moving forward. He spots a T-34-100, a 261, and then he spots the Griller. The Griller's the more dangerous target in the game at the minute, so straight away we start to shoot the entire clip in. As we can see, we put the entire clip into the Griller. We're now on reload, and I'm choosing to shoot from a distance. Unfortunately, at this point, we do lose Baz. RT takes an interest in his health, and he gets taken out by the Bat-58 artillery. I'm still up here, still on reload, looking for shots around the place. So, with the teams it's a bit of a weird one because their team seems to be compressed. As you can see, their team is compressed into the bottom quarter of the map, and we seem to have really good map control, so it's a bit of a strange one. I decide I want to push across to the middle to help them over there. As I start heading that way though, our tanks just start taking out their tanks very quickly. So the 50B falls, followed by the E100, and I'm on the way to help over here, but you know, I'm not needed. RNG royally screws me here on the E100, so I decide the E100 needs to die. Straight in on the E100. Auto aim. Bounces. I wait until I'm right on his arse, pull the trigger, bounces off his side armour. Finally get him killed. I won in the clip. I pop the reload, I stay low. All that's left is a T34 and a Grilla. Still going to reload, correction. All that's left is a Grilla and the artillery. We spotted, we pop forward. I completely ignore the 261 that's behind me. Precision shot there, I suddenly realise the 261's behind me. The Bat 58 misses. On reload again, waiting for the going to try and get the Pashkini's medal. So we're still reloading. And Bazzy's saying, don't get overconfident and push in, he might have a shell left. So I decide, nope, I'm going to go over the top. So we're just waiting for the reload. The GW takes out the Bat 58s, we can't get Dimitri's, but can we get Pashini's? Yes, there's the Pashini's medal. So, a lot of fun to play that, and it was a very quick game, as you can see, it was over in 4 minutes. Let's have a look at post-game stats, guys. Okay guys, here's the post-game stats for that game. As you can see, it's only a second-class game, so it's not, it's nothing particularly flash or fancy. It was a good one. We got Spotter, we got Bruiser, Fighter, Fire for Effect. We earned 53,169 credits, with 3,113 experience for our daily double. We got the Pashkini's medal, and we got Tank Sniper. As you can see on the team score, we were top for damage overall, just pipping our artillery there with 3,199, and we were top for base experience as well, 943. Detailed report shows that we fired 18, of which 16 hit, or 14 penetrated, so we did fluff an entire clip, so that's, that potentially there was another 1,200 damage in that game that we could have done, that we failed to do, so bit of a disappointment there. However, we live and learn. We spotted 1157, and somehow we bounced 400 with our armor. I wouldn't rely on the armor on this tank at all. It's made of paper. It takes a hit. It's gonna take damage. So just be wary of that. Overall, though, it was a lot of fun to play, and I've been looking for a good game to do a review on it. I do have, hopefully Sage will be sending me through, Sanctified What, has got a couple of really good ace replays for this, so hopefully we'll be able to get our hands on them soon, before the new patch, and then we'll be able to put those up as well, so you can see a really good player, what they can do with this tank. So fingers crossed, as soon as Sage sees this, he'll remember that he did say he'd send them to me, and we'll get them ASAP. Anyway guys, that's been my review on the 5051. It's been a short one, it's been a sweet one, but yeah, you've got to work through the pain of the TVP, TVU, which is a horrible tier 8, but the grind through it after that for the tier 9, the tier 10, is so worth it at the minute. It's a lovely tank, and a lot of people say, oh, well, it was overpowered when it came in. It's actually really well balanced. It's, it sits really nicely. It works really well. It's absolutely fantastic. And, it's just got the right balance of mobility, firepower. People say the reload thing seems a bit quick. It does, but if you bear it in context, in the time that you're on reload, something like an Object 140, for example, could put potentially 4, almost 5 shells into you, which would virtually kill you. A Batchat could clip you. You cannot clip a Batchat. That's one of the weak sides of this tank. It cannot clip another T10 Medium from full health. A bat could theoretically, just with, you know, plus 25 RNG continuing on your side for each shot. This can't. It just cannot do it unless you get double fires, you know, which are rare and not very often. But yeah, it's still a really nice balanced fast medium in this Scrub Lord's opinion. Anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you very much. Nearly 140 subscribers on the YouTube channel as well, which is just like mind blowing. Which is fantastic. Which is just, yeah, it's just mind blowing. I'm just staggered. Anyway, you know, please stick around, and hopefully, you know, you'll click that subscribe button, you'll join us, and you'll watch more of the videos, and you'll give me more feedback. Thank you very much, and I will catch you all on the next one. See you later, guys.